Welcome out here to Miller Field for our cricket intramural finals. I'm Logan Ward, joined here by Nahir Shah. Thank you for joining us here.
You're welcome.
We're here to see the matchup between the Rolly Rosaics and the Strikers, a team that you know very well from last week.
Yeah, we kind of lost against them. That's sad.
Yep, playing in the semifinals. Leading up into this matchup here today. Of course, this is the intramural finals. Two teams that managed to just win at the right times out here today. Going to see which team can really take advantage of the opportunity.
I would surely add something to here. Like, consistency is important out here. Yeah, playing the whole semester, being good at all games, and then ending up here.
As we prepare for the initial bowl of the game. Lining that up, and that's a hit. Going wide out to the left, and it looks like...
Oh, it's dropped.
Dropped that one.
Yeah.
So nearly a catch there. Tried to dive for it.
Yeah.
Have to appreciate the hustle and the effort, but just couldn't get under it.
Yeah.
Lining up for this one now. Believe we have... There's the ball. Just taps that one slightly. Going to make his way across. Bowler himself is going to go retrieve that one. Believe we have the Rosaics up to bat first? Or?
Yes, the Rosaics batting first. And it's a 7-over game. Yeah.
So we're going to see how they can take advantage. They've had a couple of hits so far. Took advantage of that early dropout in the outfield. Looked like he might have gotten under it. I think the referee didn't quite see it, but so we have another ball there. And he whiffs on that one. That one's going right to the back
that was close. Yeah, surely hit that.
Had a lot of force behind that swing. If he had made contact, that one would be in the woods on the other side of the field.
Cricket is a tough game.
Very much so. Very much so. One that I feel like a lot of the American audience isn't as familiar with, I would say.
Yeah, that's surely not. Like, I play cricket here around here in US.
Yep.
It's been nice.
So
that's a white ball.
Could you describe that a little bit more?
So, yeah, if we have a righty batsman, so on the leg side, if a ball goes down the leg, it's supposed to be a wide. We have a line where the ball is permissible to be bowled. So, yeah, that is an illegal delivery.
Went a little bit too outside of where the batter could hit. As he hits that one again, bowler recovering it. And they're just content to get those short little hits, run around the wickets. And so far, the Rosaics have started off really well here. In cricket, a game that can go on for quite a long time.
Yeah.
But today, we're only going to be out here for an hour.
Or something.
Wellness and recreation, of course. Not able to do a full cricket game, 6 hours over the course of a couple days. But have another bowl here. And he makes contact with that one.
That will quite go for a 4. Yeah, that's a boundary.
That's a brilliant hit right there.
Yeah, that is 4 runs. Yeah.
4 runs right there. That's a good lead for the Rosaics. Getting 4 on that, on top of everything else that they've already gotten. But getting 4 right there, that was just a really good hit. Now, in your personal experience, because you've played cricket so much, were you more of a power hitter? Or are you trying to get those short little hits?
So I'm kind of the batsman who want to stay on the pitch. Yeah, and let the other people get done their work. So it's quite important for a player to be there on the field. Yeah, for the batting team. Yeah. So it's kind of a trade-off you want to have. Try to score runs, try to switch between the wickets and everything. Yeah.
We have another ball here. Lining that one up, and another big hit.
That has caused a boundary. That's a 6 runs.
6 runs right there. Just a fantastic hit. He's been making contact with the ball. And, of course, these giant paddles that they have, you can put a lot of force behind it if you can make contact.
Yeah. It's got to hit the right spot at the right time. Yeah.
Have to hit the right spot, but like we've seen right here, they're hitting it exactly where it needs to go.
Yes. Good start for Rosaics.
Looking to continue that run here. It looks like we have switched the bowler up.
Yeah, it's 6 balls per over. Yeah.
6 balls per bowler. We have our second bowler of the day as he just kind of bunts that one to the side. And they're just going to run there. And of course, if you're playing fielding like that, you've just got to be ready to react.
Ready to react, yes.
Aware of everything that's happening on the field. Definitely, as we see with this cricket pitch, kind of going into two soccer fields on the side, a much bigger boundary of area than a lot of the soccer fields out here in Miller.
Yes, for sure.
So have the ball, and that's going to be hit right out to the left.
Oh, that's a really great shot. Goes for a 6.
That's 6 more right there. Rosaics just can't be stopped right now. When you can bat like they have so far, and there's nothing really else they need to work on right now. They just need to focus on doing what they're doing.
Yes, stay where they are.
So as they continue to bat, what will cause a change in sides? Do you think they'll... is it 3 outs and then you switch sides, or...?
No, so there'll be like 7 overs bowled by the bowling team. Yeah, and they have like 6 wickets per team. Yeah, so they have to just get 6 wickets on and on and on to switch sides. I think that might be a wicket.
That one's popped up right there, and he drops it there. Oh, he had
That's expensive. Oh, God.
He had an opportunity. He had a chance. Got underneath it, but just couldn't handle it.
That's expensive.
You know that's one.
That's going to cost you a lot.
That's one the strikers would love to have back.
Yes.
So we have the bowl. Laying that one up. He just bunts it to the side again. The fielders get there.
That's smart cricket. You can just say that.
They're doing a great job. They haven't allowed the fielding team to really show their skills here. Just putting the ball in the right place. They're seeing where the gaps are in the fielding team. And like you said, just playing smart cricket.
Playing smart cricket.
So as you mentioned, those overs, I believe that's 8 bowls?
6 bowls.
6 bowls.
Yes.
6 bowls.
Well, we don't count the illegal deliveries.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 6 legal deliveries, we can say.
That one's right there. Returned that to the bowler.
That was a odd ball, so no runs.
Looks like that one just went off to the side. The fielding team was ready for it. As they put the ball in play again. And he hits that one directly off to the left.
Good shit.
Just absolutely fantastic hit there. They're putting it exactly where the fielders aren't. And I mean, that's basically all there is to the game. But by doing that, they're just running up the points and making sure they can keep going. I believe they're...
A lot of equations in cricket if you think about it. Yeah. You got to like get the right points at the right time.
Trying to maximize as
we can.
Maximize as many points as you can get on those balls before your overs are done. Looks like we have a little bit of an issue with the field right there. A little bit of rain yesterday, making the field a little muddy.
Yes, the pitch is kind of muddy. The ball might skid a little. Let's see.
And it looks like they were either looking at a pile of leaves that was collected in front of the wickets or a little bit of a muddy patch they're trying to fix up right there.
That's the well-reg officials working.
As we have our third bowler here. Third over. He lines that up and bowls it. A lot of power on that bowl.
That's a white ball. Oh, God.
Just a little too far off to the side, it looks like.
Yes.
The Rosaics have still been going strong here. The strikers are going to have a chance to come back.
They need a chance now.
Yes.
They need it.
They really want to just prove that they can go about it. He goes for the bowl here. Makes contact on that one. It didn't look like he had enough of a skip there, but he managed to just get under it. And they mishandle it again, and that's just going to give him another chance. He tries to get to the wickets. But again,
strikers need to get it right now.
And looking at all these different positions on the field, could you explain what each of these positions do out here?
So, yes. So, the main intention of a fielder is to get the ball in their hand when it's up in the air or try to stop it for a boundary. So, it's about reducing the number of points the other team can score. So, yeah. So, one we have on the right where Offside. This is the offside. The bad side is called the offside. Okay.
Oh,
Oh
he
God,
drops it
that's
again.
another drop.
The fielding of the strikers just hasn't been able to keep up with the good bats of the Rosaics. As you were saying, though.
Yeah. So the offside. This is the square off. Yeah, that's called cover. We have person down the pitch, which is like the long off. This and the onside is the one where we go the other side of the pitch. So that is the leg side, we can say.
He gets that one through.
That's a white ball.
Another white ball.
Yeah, that was only because like he bowled outside the line where he can. Yeah, so it's kind of an illegal delivery.
Now, it looked like that one may have been on center, but it looks like it didn't give him enough chance to bat at it. It was a little too high, I think, on delivery. So we have another lining this one up. Current bowler has a little bit of a different delivery. You see he kind of trots there for a second before he winds up. As that's a good delivery, and that one's going right off to the side.
That's 4 runs.
4 runs again. The Rosaics are just racking it up. Now, when you've got a team that's batting like that, how do the strikers come back from this when their turn is up?
So there's good bowling. There's good effort from the fielders. That's where you can like just get in them and then try to contain the number of runs they can score. And a wicket, obviously, that's like a bounty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as they line this one up, coming back for the bowl. Have it. And he makes contact with that one. Basically looked like a baseball swing on that one. Just wound up and ricocheted that one off.
Yes.
I believe that was another 4 or 6 on that one.
That was a 6, yeah. So like directly outside the cones is probably a 6.
Okay. So when it goes directly outside, that's 6, but when it bounces out, that's going to be a 4?
4, yes.
Okay. So the Rosaics have been hitting well. Looking to continue that. The strikers really just trying to stemmy it at this point.
They need to contain the number of runs they can like give now.
And I think the thing that's been hurting them the most have really been those drops.
It's going to cost them a lot when they're trying to like when they'll switch for batting.
He hits that one just off to the side there. Fielding's right on top of it.
God, his runs for the over, so he's now quiet.
Of course, we have a bunch of different bowlers on this team, all rotating in through those those 6 overs.
One bowler from one side can bowl like maximum of 2 overs. So that is like a limit restriction we keep on the number of bowlers we can.
He hits that one off to the side right there. Fielding just unable to get a clean catch on it again.
It fell short probably. Wasn't a catch as such.
It fell just a little bit short there. He tried to reach out and grab it. Of course, being behind the wickets on this side, across from the bowler. He's got the gloves on. He just couldn't get that in his left hand.
Yeah.
The fielding's just been trying to react as much as possible, but with the way that the Rosaics have been hitting here, it's hard to keep up. So we have another over now. Winding that one up. Hits that one right off there. Didn't quite get that one out. And he manages to just barely get to the wicket before they line that one up. And currently bowling here on this over, looks like he's taking a much shorter windup than some of his teammates before him. He's winding this one up right there. I believe that was a white ball.
Yes, went down the line.
Looked like he went a little bit too far to the left for the righty batter. Didn't have a real chance at hitting that. As we prepare for this one again, he winds up. And he hits that one directly off to the right. Believe that was 4 there, took one skip.
Oh, it went beyond. That's a 6.
So that's another 6 for the
That's a
Rosaics.
flat That's a flat 6.
Just fantastic batting right now. There's very little the strikers can do when they're putting it in the right places like this.
We're going to have a high score match today. So an average score for a 7-over match is around 70 runs.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they'll probably be on 50 for now.
I think the Rosaics are definitely looking to get a lot higher than that as he hits that one again. Fielding manages to get to it as he throws that one just a little bit far as they get another time around the wickets. He gets there.
So the batsman tried to get like 2 runs out of it.
And, of course, cricket, a very high-scoring game because of all of those overs. Rosaics have been putting on a clinic so far, though, as they're only on their 4th over for the strikers.
That's way up.
Puts
It's
that one
6
outside.
again. Oh, God.
Fantastic batting as they get another 6 right there.
Strikers need to get their thing on now. Need to strike back.
They're going to be looking to do that here. Just trying to get through the rest of these overs with as little as possible as that one
That's
barely
a 6.
stays in. He manages to make contact, and like you said, though, just another 6. Lucky that one wasn't just a little bit higher. We will have lost the ball out there.
Yeah, so here, the thing to catch here is that was an illegal delivery. Yeah, so the ball has to hit the ground before it can reach the batsman. Otherwise, it's called an illegal delivery. So, yeah, it's been about the waist. Comes directly about the waist, so it's supposed to be threatening to the batsman. We can say it there. Yeah.
So with that illegal pitch right there, do they get those points if he does
Yes,
make
they
contact?
do. With 1 extra point for the illegal ball. Yeah. They also get a free hit. Yeah, where even if the fielders catch the ball, it's not a wicket. Yeah, that's the cost you pay for bowling an illegal.
So, of course, some of the bowling has been very, as you mentioned, expensive here for the strikers. They've been giving up a few too many of those as we have the bowl. And it looks like his bowling is just a little bit too hard right now. It's getting to the batter before they have a real chance to try to make a hit.
Yes. It's over up.
They have it right now. Believe we'll be seeing our next bowler coming on. This will be his 2nd over, as you mentioned, having those 2 over limit out here. But for this 5th over for the strikers, they're going to be coming back to him. Believe he might have had the most success on the 3rd over. Going to see if they can replicate that again for the 5th.
Yes, that surely the bowler has to hope for. Let's see.
Lining up for that one. Good bowl, but he just pops that one right up. We'll see if Fielding can get under it. And they do. He managed to make that one.
That's a good catch. It's quite difficult when the ball is that high. Yeah, it's good cricket.
Fortunate at this point in the day. Sun not in his eyes. He was mostly able to just find it, track it.
Yes. Got it right, Logan.
First time really seeing cricket. I'm excited to learn about it.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun to watch so far.
It's a really intuitive game. Like it changes. It change every over. The equations keep changing. Like you don't realize what is happening at a point. That is why we need a captain in this game for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have the bowler line up here. That was a great bowl right there. Looks like it just went off him.
He didn't time it well, probably. I think. Yeah.
Looked like he thought he had a little bit more time to wind up for that one. And you mentioned before the broadcast, you were talking about you played cricket from a very young age.
Yes.
What has your experience been with the sport throughout your life?
So cricket has been like very close to me. It's one of the sports I've been actually playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's good when you have like people who can like give you a challenge in this game. Yeah. So it's probably more competitive than any of the games I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it keeps people have different thoughts over it. Like it has 3 different point of views for a cricket game. Like there'll be a batsman, there'll be a fielder, there'll be a bowler. Then also there's a captain who's looking after the game.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, the intramural team's out here for this championship today. The strikers are just trying to get out of these final 2 overs. Lining this one up, he bowls. That one a little bit high, but he just bumps that one perfectly out. And looks like he did manage to keep that one in.
That's good fielding.
Perfect fielding, he gets the wicket. See what the referee says. No signal.
Oh, no signal. It's not out. Keeper looks astonished. He thinks he got it.
That was good effort from the fielding team, though.
Yes.
You saw from
Strikers are coming back.
They are. They're doing a very good job. You saw them manage to run all the way over here, just barely sliding in to keep it in play and getting it back to the wickets, trying to knock them over. They line up for the bowl again. And that one didn't bounce there, just kind of went directly to the back, swung and
Looking
missed
at
on
the
it.
umpire, it's probably an illegal delivery. Like, yeah, the ball was probably about the waist. Yeah, so he's going to get a free hit now.
Okay. So lining up for this free hit, this will not count towards the over. So, of course, the Rosaics are going to try to make this count, as they have all game long.
Yes.
Really just trying to get to their chance to field in this one. They've done a great job batting this first time around through these overs. And he whiffs on that one again. That was a good bowl, but he didn't field it cleanly.
Oh, the ball missed the stumps. Yeah. There's surely been a wicket.
They missed them there just narrowly. Gave the Rosaics another chance. They've certainly had their fair share of offense here. And lining it up here, they're just looking to continue this. As we prepare for the bowl. Lining it up, throwing it out. And he hits that one high. See if Fielding can get under it. And that's another great catch out there.
Wicket. Yeah, that's a good over. 2 wickets. Strikers are getting back in the game.
And they've really recovered from early. Those 2 early drops in particular seem to throw off their momentum. But it looks like they're coming back, getting comfortable in their fielding.
That's the thing about cricket. You come back.
Yes, absolutely. And you got plenty of time to really try to change things up. And it looks like the teams are resettling right now.
So we have a new batsman coming in.
And with the construction of the team, you have those players that are sitting over there. Can they be substituted at any time, or are there certain situations where they come in?
So yeah, if a batsman gets like hurt or something, yes, that someone else can take his place. Yeah, he's called a retired batsman, we can say. Yeah.
Gotcha. Retired batsman. Lines up for the bowl. This will be the 6th over. I believe the final one for the Strikers.
No, one after it.
One after.
We have
one
7.
after.
Yes.
7 overs. 7 overs. So second to last one here. Strikers are really just trying to finish this out without giving up too many more runs. So that'll be the first one there. As they line this one up. Interested to see how the Rosaics fielding does. They've done a good job with the batting, but it'll really just come down to how good it is, as that one looks like just bounces right off of him. Returns that one to his bowler.
That is good quality. Good call.
Looked like the batter just leaned into it a little bit there.
Couldn't get there.
As the Strikers look to bowl it again. Pops that one up again. Fielding is under it. And they managed to make the catch.
That's 3 wickets in like 7 balls.
You know the Strikers have to be happy with how things have been going of late.
That's the thing. Now you see, like, there has to be someone on the field to keep the batsman on. Yeah.
It looks like we'll have another batter come on for the Rosaics.
Yes.
Another retired batter going out. He'll be lining up here. I believe we've primarily seen right-handed batting here. How common would you say left-handed batters are in the sport?
Yeah, it totally depends. I would surely say back in India, where I'm from, we have a lot of righty batsmen.
Okay. Looks like that one just
that was a boundary, yes.
boundary right there. Pop that one up. Doing our best to keep up with the score. Pushing that one there. Another bowl, and that one's just a line drive. Got right past the fielder.
Effort from the bowler to get the ball in.
He tried to get there.
Tried to get there.
You saw him slide and just kind of tried to stretch out, just unable to get it. But
That's the kind of enthusiasm you see in a final. Yeah.
in the finals, and especially right out here, you can feel the passion everybody has for the sport. Always exciting to watch when everyone is this into the sport that they're playing.
Yes.
Looks like he went for the bowl there, but it's going to be waved off by the referee. Lining it up. Prepares for the bowl. And that one's very high.
That's an illegal delivery for sure. A no ball.
So I believe we'll have another free hit right here.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been the highest delivery we've seen yet today, above the shoulders even.
Yeah.
Prepares for the bowl. I believe this is his second time bowling as well. And he whiffs on that one, and that one goes directly into the wickets.
So that's the thing. That was a free hit. The batsman not out.
Unfortunate that was a free hit there.
Yes.
That was a perfect bowl.
Strikers are getting it on track now.
It took them some time. It looked like they just need to get comfortable. Maybe not quite used to the weather out here yet.
Yes.
A little bit of a chilly one as we get later into the day. The lights coming on out here at Miller Field. A little bit of clouds in the sky, but a pretty good day overall.
Pretty good day.
Let's prepare for the bowl. And he hits that one. That one's just going to flutter out. They'll just take that one. The fielding, as they've shifted and rotated, it looks like they've been a little bit more focused out here, I would say.
They've been more active on field, yeah. Showing their presence, you can say.
They've definitely cleaned things up since those first couple overs. I believe this will be our last over here as we have a new bowler enter. Be our seventh one.
Seventh one, yes.
For the Strikers. I'm interested to see how the Rosaics do once the sides are changed.
Who do you think is going to win?
The Strikers have put on a show so far, but with... Well, the Rosaics have put on a show so far, but I'm interested to see the Strikers have a little bit more momentum right now. As he hits that one off. Just found the perfect lane, managing to get one run, but the fielding is right there.
Not giving out extra runs. Controlling.
Now, I'd ask you the same question. Who do you think so far, seeing what you have out of these two teams, who do you think has the upper hand right now?
So it totally depends on how the strikers behave while batting. They need to stay on pitch and not lose many wickets.
That one's off to the side, right in front of us here, as he manages to keep that one in play.
That's good fielding.
Good fielding, he gets to the wicket there.
Oh, yeah, that's out. Batsman didn't manage to be there on time. There has been some technicalities.
Not sure what the referee saw there. Saw something. The Strikers don't like the call.
Something the umpires saw. We see fielders clapping on the field.
Not quite sure what the call was there. But they're coming over and inspecting the wickets.
I think it has something to do with the bails falling off before hitting the stumps.
That may have been the case. I think just saw a couple of them there. See the Strikers protesting that. Believe they're arguing that the batsman hit them on his backswing.
No, it's probably the keeper while getting the ball. He might have pushed the bails off, something like that. But we see the batsman walking off. Do we?
Believe that will be what's happening here.
Yes, that's been given out. Strikers have won. This little war.
They managed to win that one out. We have a new batsman coming in, looking to continue what the Rosaics have had going here in this final over, just trying to get as many points as they can before the Strikers have a chance to baz. That's a perfect bowl there. Tries to get that one across, and they just get it right to the bail. You see him a little cheeky there, just kind of tipping that off.
Yeah, he knew he got that.
He knew he had gotten there in perfect timing, saw the batsman wasn't even running.
Yes.
Just had time to do whatever he really felt like there.
So you see that there's some kind of importance given to communication between the two batsmen. Yeah. There wasn't quite a run, but somebody managed to be somewhere they were not supposed to be.
Have to be working in tandem as a team out there. Preparing for the bowl here. Runs up. That one's right off of him. Fielding's coming for it. And they get it again.
I think they got it. Yeah, that's out.
The referees agree. The Strikers are coming alive.
I think they're down 6 wickets. That's where we end this half of the game.
And that will do it for the first half. That was a
pretty good show.
Very good show for the Rosaics, I'd say. They did an especially good job at the beginning of that one.
A lot of drama in the last over, you can say.
The fielding really stepped up for the Strikers at the end there. And the Strikers looking to come out and have a good batting attempt here. And we're back for this second half here. The Strikers looking to make a comeback, down 95-0. They now have their 7 overs to bat, and they hit that one right there. Looks like the bowler took a tumble there. Yeah. Referee not sure what to do. Kind of just throws his hands up.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a wide delivery, I think. Yeah.
Looks like that will be the call. I think he slipped there a little bit on the mud. Again, the field conditions are a little less than stellar.
Yes.
Definitely trying their best out here. It's cold. The mud is still definitely affecting this game. I think in particular, a couple of those Rosaics misses, they were slipping and sliding around trying to get under.
Yes. I think it will be good. It should be good.
So Strikers lining up for this one now. Rosaics are bowling. And he hits that one up and just drops.
No man's land.
In no man's land. I believe that will be 1 run there.
So Strikers need around like 95 runs in 7 overs.
They've got plenty of time to do it, but they need to get a lot of those hits like the Rosaics were getting those 6s, getting those 4s, making sure it gets out of play.
Strikers need it.
Putting that one in play, and he just kind of whiffs on it, believes.
Quite didn't understand the ball, I think.
No score on that one. Score of 95-1, but still plenty of time left on this one. A lot of bowls left. Strikers looking to take the lead. Bowls that one. He hits it just right off to the side. And he's not able to save that one. That's going to be 4 points.
4 runs, yes.
Right there. That's what they need. They need more of that, on the upcoming bowls.
Rosaics need to control them. Fielding has to work.
Looked like the fielder was just a little bit slow on the get-go, trying to get out there. The temperature's dropping a little bit out here in Miller Fields.
It's getting windy as well.
Might influence the ball a little bit. The officials are definitely worried about that patch right in front.
They don't want anyone hurt.
Of course, don't want to see any of that. We have another lineup for the bowl. He brings it up. Good bowl. It's right to the fielder. And he's going to stop that one after 1 run again.
Doing it calmly as they can.
They've been taking their time. They're trying to find those opportunities for the big hits. I believe the bowler has done a really good job here of limiting that, though. He's been on point. He's been on target. Aside from
that's how important, like, the state of mind for a bowler is he needs to understand how the batsman is going to play him.
Looked like that one was just right past.
That was a dot ball. No runs.
No runs there. But the bowler has looked just really good. You were talking that state of mind. He's done a good job. He's been consistent so far. Only had a couple of bowls, but he still looked very good in the early goings. He's limited the action.
Those are like kind of the perks of a good bowler. Getting back up.
He bowls there. Just kind of tips that one off. That's going to be another run. Score is now 95-7 in favor of the Rosaics. But the strikers are, of course, looking for this one. Looks like going to be
Just switching keepers.
switching keepers there. See exchanging jackets.
We have an over up, I think. Yes.
So this will be the second over. Did a good job limiting that to 7 points on that first over.
2 good overs are going to like get it right. So the maximum you can hit in an over is like around 36 runs, you can say.
Yeah. So still plenty. The strikers are looking to get just that here. 'Cause that one's high, but he hits that one well. Fielding keeps that in play, though. That's going to be another run. But the bowling for the Rosaics has been on point so far. The second bowler looks to be more of the same.
Looks like it's a free hit.
A free hit.
Yeah. That was a no ball.
And he hits that one hard.
Oh, that's a 6.
Directly out. 95-13 as they have to go into the woods to retrieve that one. Just a great hit. A lot of power behind that one. Taking advantage of those free hits like we talked about. So important.
So important.
And he hits that one again. But he makes the grab.
Oh. So the thing here, I think the fielder stepped out of the field, and that's a 6. Oh, God.
6 more points. He made the catch right over his head, in between his hands, but just unable to stay in field.
Stay in field. Yes.
Great batting. And he gets another one right there. The fielder is there for it. Going to limit that to 1 run. 95-20 now. Strikers are making a comeback. They're starting to get those points. Those 2 sixes are going to be the tail of the match if they can get those.
Yes.
If they can complete this comeback. As he hits it there, right off to the side. Fielder's there for it. Another single run. 95-21 now is the score. Still in our second over here. Seeing a similarly hot start for the strikers to what the Rosaics did.
Yes.
See if they can slow it down a little bit. They get another single run. And they can slowly chip away. They're really just trying to build up to
like
those
you
bigger
see,
hits.
the strikers have been like kind of smart. They got their runs. They're just trying to play along the game and not try to get pressured by the bowlers. That's good cricket.
As he hits that one there, Fielding's going to come in and get it.
1 run.
1 run there. I believe we'll have another change here. Another over up.
Over up.
Going into our third over now. Overs have been going a little bit quicker, I feel, for the Rosaics over the strikers. Strikers need to start getting some of those harder hits, but of course just getting those single runs, trying to chip away at that lead. Take advantage of those opportunities like getting those 6 points.
Yes. And try to not get maximum dot balls here. Those are like putting you back where you are. So
Currently down 72. They've got plenty more they need to do here. The wind picks up a little bit. He bowls that one, and it looks like that one's just popped straight up. Is Fielding going to be able to get under it? And they're not.
oh,
Little bit of miscommunication. They're lucky that's just one run. Looked like the batsmen weren't communicating either.
Yes.
Just
So
a-
there like 4 fielders on the ball.
Just a lot of miscommunication on that one. They could have
Yes.
taken advantage of that to get a lot more runs out of it,
Mhm.
but they played it safe instead. Not a bad play, but
Not
still,
a bad play.
they would have liked to get more than one out of that. As he bowls it here. Like he lost track of that.
Probably a white ball.
Looked like it was a little too close to the inside leg there. Of course, everybody trying to stay safe on this slippery surface right now. Making sure shoes are tied and everyone is well equipped. Rosaic's trying to field their best right now in these final 5 overs. He hits that one off to the side. Fielding's trying to get to it. It will roll to a stop there. 1 run.
1 run. It's good bowling. See that.
Something that the Rosaic's have done a fantastic job of so far. Score now 95-25 as we have another bowl. Looked like that was another white ball there.
White ball.
Now looking at cricket in Raleigh, your experiences with cricket, what do you think about cricket being played in the local area?
Yes, there have been a lot of clubs around. I've been here a couple of months, so yeah. Okay. So I've seen a lot of cricket around here, like international students doing it, people staying here doing it. So cricket is quite popular in Raleigh than you can say in any part of the US now. I would surely say that.
I think it's a sport that's definitely growing in popularity.
Yes,
We're
a
seeing
lot.
more and more of it. So that one's tipped off to the side there. We had another run before that. I believe the score is now going to be 95-27. They're doing a good job just chipping away. They're not giving up any empty hits. They're managing to get the most of it, but they need to get some more of those 6s, more 4s. And that's something they've struggled with a little bit here, is that one's just going to come off to the side, and that's another single run. Getting those big hits will allow them to make their comeback a little bit quicker.
Yes, cricket is about like how faster can you score. It's about a rate you have to maintain, a run rate you have to maintain. Yeah.
As you mentioned, this game is going to be 2 overs. So they, of course, need to take advantage of this one right here. They hit that one off to the side again. Good fielding. He gets that one in. Another single run. Keeping up with that one here. So we have it here. It looks like a little bit of a meeting for the fielders. Lining this one up, making sure. I believe that was another over up, so trying to stay warm and find that mixture. The bowlers, of course, want to be able to have full body control, not have that extra weight that a hoodie might have.
Yes, they need their shoulders to be free. Yeah.
Of course, the officials nice enough to hold it for them. As they prepare to bowl, this will be our 3rd over of this side. Lining this one up. Takes the wind up. Bowls it here. Good bowl, but a great hit. And that one's just right out. Another 6 points. That's what they need. They needed more of that. And getting that on the first bowl of the over. So important to regaining this momentum. Only down 60 now. They've still got a lot of time to make it up. The fielding, I think, for
The Rosaic's.
the Rosaic's, they need to step it up a little bit now. The pressure's on them. He hits that one. Kind
Probably
of
a white ball.
white ball there. Took 2 bounces, I believe. They throw that one back. course, Miller Fields. A lot of people out here today. We had some Quidditch on the field earlier.
Yes.
Some people playing soccer, making sure they're practicing. As we have another hit there. And great fielding.
That's a catch. Rosex are back on track.
Just a great, it was a good hit. It got a lot of power underneath it, but the fielder managed to just dip down and get the catch. Fantastic job fielding.
Currently, Rosex have made no mistakes in the on-field.
And that's what they need to do for the rest of the game. Just
Yeah.
keep going.
Keep going.
So they line it up here. That's the fielding that we started to see from the strikers in the second half of the first. They sort of came alive as they got the feeling for the field. Might be seeing the Rosaics doing that now as that one bounces a little high there on the second bounce.
That's quite a wide ball.
We've seen a couple of those here. Trying to get that power under control. Don't want to give the strikers any more opportunities than they already have had. As he hits that one there, trying to split the fielding. Fielding managing to keep it in play. That's going to be one run there.
It's good fielding from Rosex, trying to be where they have to be.
And returning that to the infield, managing to hold that to one score. Important to their continued success. Lines up and bowls it. Great hit.
That's a 6. Oh.
Going directly out. 6 more on top of that. We're starting to see the strikers show what they're capable of. Score now 95-42. Lining it up. He bowls it. And he hits that one again. Is fielding going to be able to get it? And they do.
They get it.
Kneeling catch.
Rosex are going right. Seem to be on track now.
That's what they needed. You see them celebrating that one. That was a great bowl and even better fielding. Managed to just get in the right place at the right time.
Strikers need to stay on field, not lose any wickets now. They have a long way to go.
He takes it there. He hits that one long.
That's gone.
That's another 6 right there. We talked about they needed those points and bunches. They're starting to get it here.
Yes.
Looked like they just needed to warm up a little bit. Might have been a little cold coming in. So we have a new batsman in, retired batter off of that out. Coming in here, I believe that was an over up. So we'll be on to our 4th over.
3 overs left.
3 overs left after this one.
47 needed.
95-48.
Yeah.
This one's going to come down to the wire. There's been some good scoring out of this team right now. So they have it. Lining it up.
Fielders are back on their places.
It's like they're anticipating a hard hit here. He kind of whiffs on that one, and they're just going to run for it.
Oh, that's a boundary. The keeper kind of lost it.
Boundary there, so that's another 4 points, I believe.
Yes.
Slowly creeping back on that one, 95-52 now. This is what the strikers needed. If they can continue to do this, they'll have no trouble coming back.
Sure.
Lines up for the bowl. Bowls it, and he just whiffs on that one. He hits it.
Out.
That was a fantastic bowl.
Fantastic ball. It's good bowling from Rosex. Seem to be getting wickets.
Just hit the wicket right there. We have
it's kind of an unplayable delivery. Batsmen seem to not get it right.
Just seemed to be perfect delivery. Our first bowler, I think, to not remove his sweatshirt, keeping his shoulder nice and warm.
He knows the importance.
Lines that one up, and he just kind of bounces that one, and he's not able to field it. That's going to be 1 run scored, though. Of course, just continuing to chip away. Score now 95-53. Pushing it ahead. Come for the bowl, and he hits it.
It's one run.
Another single run. Just continuing to push ahead. Really just trying to keep this momentum going. Their bowling has been immaculate. Trying to contain them to those one-run scores. If they can do that for the rest of the match, they can have it. Looked like the striker didn't realize. Looked like he was a little stunned by that pitch. The bowl, excuse me. Threw it there. It seemed to bounce off of his bat and up and hit it twice. And he didn't really know what to do there. That's going to be another out. Another batter retired. Of these two batters that are out here for the Strikers.
Are down like 4 wickets now. Rosex need 2 wickets to get the game out.
They can do that. They can put this one away. Score is now 95-53. Putting this one away. Comes up for the bowl. And he just whiffs on it there.
That was close.
Looks like, believe that might be another
over up.
Another over up. So we're on to the final 3.
Final 2, I think.
The final 2.
Yeah. Seems to be the Rosex on the upper hand of the game now.
They've been doing a great job so far on the bowling. Lining this one up. So preparing for this now. They need to be careful now. If they get a couple more
sixes,
more sixes, that could change the face of the game drastically.
Change the game drastically, yes.
As they line up for the bowl, we have his second over. So he hits that one to the side there.
That's 1 run.
Beautiful 1 run there as they extend the score to 54. 95-54, just a great job there. They're getting those single runs. They need to do something a little flashier if they want to get those final points. They're still down 41, excuse me. But it's certainly still doable, but they need to be careful that the fielding team doesn't get any more wickets. As he hits that one off to the side there, that's going to be another single run. They've been doing a good job of getting those consistently. If the offense of the Rosex hadn't been so good already, they might have the lead.
Yeah. It's just some part of it was better.
And of course, I believe we have a change of paddles here. Or bats. They line it up. These strikers here had one. He gets the hit just off to the side there, and that's going to be 4 points. Right there, it does get to the boundary.
It does.
Just narrowly getting to it. As the score is now 95-59.
59, they're getting close.
Getting close, balanced on all sides. They've done a good job here of getting those 1 points. They need to get those 6s. Getting 4s like that will also help them, though. Of course, they need to be careful of the fielding team, though. Only 2 more wickets. And this one's over as he gets that one up. And he just barely dropped it. Might have been fortunate that he didn't keep going, though.
Oh, that's a 6.
That's a 6?
Yes, I think the fielder was out. Quite didn't see the cones there.
I was worried that he was going to back up a little too far and hit the soccer goal. Of course, need to be a little worried about the surroundings there. Fortunately, or unfortunately, didn't make the catch. Could have really put the strikers in a bad position had he managed to get that catch. So Rosex bowl it here. So he pops that one up, and it is it gets a good bounce and manages to just get outside the boundary.
That's a 4.
That's another 4 there, 95 to 69.
Strikers having getting back.
This is what we need to see from them to really make this comeback, and starting to see a more confident team out here. And of these 2 batsmen for the Strikers, had one of them running the entire time. Lining up now, I believe that's another over up.
No, I think he has some balls left here.
Yes. Looked like just talking there, gave up a lot of points there. Maybe just trying to talk to him, give him to calm down. That one bounced up. They're going to hold him in place there.
That was a good ball. That was a dot ball.
Good ball there. I believe that will be the over up. Officials tallying the points, preparing here. Trying to see what else we can get lined up. So we have another bowler preparing here.
Kaushik. Scored. How much? How much needed? 19. So the equation right now is Strikers need around 19 runs in the last over. That's 6 deliveries.
Line that one up, and it's a great hit.
That's good fielding.
Good fielding. It looks like he did manage to keep it in play, and they get it right there.
That's out. They tried to get the second run out. That wasn't needed at all. Strikers are down to their last wicket, I think. Yeah, they are.
So on that play right there, do they get credit for the run despite the
Yes,
out?
so they do. They get 1 run out of the 2 runs because the second one was a wicket.
So just one more wicket, I believe, needed now for the Rosaics. They'll be looking for that. 95 to 77. They still have the lead, but just a couple of 6s could change that. And that's a hit right there that could get it.
Oh, goodness.
Right into some joggers on the side there.
That is quite a final you want to see.
95 to 83. This one's coming down to the wire. This is an exciting match to watch. That was a fantastic hit. Just launched that one.
Strikers seem to be getting on track.
Now 95 to 83. They just need 2 more 6s. He hits it there. He hits it there. They have him stay there. They don't want to give up that last wicket.
That's the thing about cricket. Everything ending up to the same last 3 deliveries. Yeah.
We saw his fellow batsman wanted to get that run there. But rather than get greedy, told him to stay back. Make sure they can keep getting those points. He's got the hot hand batting-wise. Trying to just get 2 more, only down 12 now. He hits that one, he just kind of tips it. Fielding has it. He throws it, but he misses it. And he gets back, he gets back, he gets back.
Yeah.
Saw his teammate hold up his hand there, trying to tell him.
It's down to 2 balls.
Believe that was 1 run there.
Yes.
So now an 11-point game.
2 balls.
2 balls, and that could be it. Strikers just looking for a couple good hits. So he bowls it here. And he whiffs on it. And they're running for it, and he just hits the wicket.
I think the Strikers have lost the match.
I think that will do it for this one. Final score of 95 to 84. The Rosaics did a great job just doing what they needed to when the score got down to it. But at the end of the day, the Strikers just didn't have the batting to match the early effort from the Rosaics.
They did well. Did well.
Talking about the match, what did you really see that you liked out of both teams?
So both the teams wanted to fight back. They had it in them to win the game, but I would surely say Rosaics were better.
Rosaics did a great job in about, I would say, every facet of the game. They did well all around here. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure having you on air. A lot of fun to call this cricket match. And that will do it for this intramural cricket final. Final score of 95-84. The Rolly Rosaics take down the Strikers in what was an exciting match all the way down to the finish. These two teams really went back and forth, but at the end of the day, the batsman firepower just didn't have it for the Rosaics. Or for the Strikers, excuse me. And Strikers just not able to come back from that fantastic first showing from the Rosaics. At the end of the day, the Rosaics played a much better all-around game, and the Strikers just couldn't come back from that at the end. That will do it for us here. Thank you for joining us out here. I have been Logan Ward, joined here by Nihir Paresh. It's been a lot of fun bringing you into the pack.